Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be checking for open ports on a host machine that is connected to our network, and for that we're going to be using nmap. And the way we do that is by typing nmap, and I'd type the speed that I'd want nmap to run with, that is T4, and then I'd go and type /p, which would stand for ports. And when I put -p, that would mean that nmap is going to check for all the ports that are on our computer, not just the 1000 ports that that it can check without the last dash. And then the next part would be to put a -a, which will check for the versions of the software that are running on that computer, as well as the operating system. So this one is pretty much summarizes the command, and the next part would be to put the range of the IP address that we want. So the last part would put our 92.168.0. Something over here. But before we do nmap, before we run nmap, what we do is that we'd want to know the host, the computers that are connected to the network that we're checking the open ports. So let's say we're going to an organization and we do not know any IP address. So the first thing that we do is that we'd do network discovery using net discover. So I would type net discover like that, and then we'd put a -r, which stands for range, and then we'd put the range of the IP address that we want. So the network range would be 192.168 for me, .0.0/24, and then I'd press enter. So it's going to take a few minutes, so I'm going to pause this video, and then we're going to resume. So the scan has finished, and what we're going to do, what we see at the moment, these are the IP addresses that we returned after running the net discover. So we have this .01, which is my router. We also have .113, which is a vulnerable machine that is running virtually, and also this is .198, which is a Windows machine that is connected to the network. So what we do, since we've gotten, this is the one that we're going to, this is the potential victim that we're going to run against, that we're going to be checking against, this 192.168.113. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to open another terminal like that, and I'm going to run now the nmap. After we've discovered the hosts that are on the network, now we're going to run the nmap against that host, against the potential victim. So nmap -t4 -p -a for all the versions, and then the IP address, which is 192.168.0.113, and then I'm going to run nmap against this machine. So press enter, and it's going to take a few minutes. So we're going to pause the video, and we're going to resume after we've finished running the scan. So we finished running the scan, and these are our results. So as you can see, we ran the scan against 192.168.0.113, and these are the results that it returned. So these are the open ports that we're getting, right? So the first result that we get is port 22, which is SSH, and you can see it's already giving us the different version. So this is the purpose of putting the -a over there. So this is very good for enumeration and for information gathering. And then the next part would be this port 80, which is HTTP, and we can see the version that is bringing back is Apache HTTPD version 1.3.20, which is unique. So for when we're doing information gathering, look at this. This is the information that we're getting just by running nmap. So this is pretty interesting. And also we have these other ones. We have port 139, which is SMB Samba. We also have port 443, which is HTTPS, and we can also check the other information that it's bringing back. So like for instance we're getting OS details, which is Linux. It could be true. Usually over here it gives us a percentage that it thinks that that it estimates to be. So it's giving us that we're potentially running Linux. So for information gathering, I think this is pretty conclusive, and you can still go ahead and check against this. So for instance, we'd go and check the vulnerabilities that we have with OpenSSH, or we can check for vulnerabilities that we have with Apache HTTP this version. So that's what nmap is used for. That's what we'd use nmap for. So thank you once again for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.